What's going on, everybody? Today, what I want to do is a 5 minute hip stretching routine that you could do very, very simply in your house, in your office. Perfect time to do this might be right before bed or even when you first wake up. So, if you're interested, place your phone, laptop, tablet, whatever you're watching me on, and follow along. So, each stretch is going to be a minute each. I'm going to start the bell now. First stretch, we'll just go right into the figure four. So if you're mirroring me, more than likely it's your right leg. And all we're doing here, coming into the figure four, leaning forward slightly, using your right elbow to push down on your right knee. And you're being gentle here. And you're doing your best to breathe nice and naturally and just observe it. Notice how your hips feeling. Notice the resistance. And even though there's resistance, I want you to notice how you could actually choose to relax into it. There's no need to fight here. Just observing, relaxing, and allowing. Keep it nice and simple. All right, from here we'll switch sides. Take your left leg up. Again, left elbow into left knee. Leaning forward slightly. Think about leaning with your chest. Doing your best to keep your back straight. And remember, just feeling into the resistance. We're not trying to fight with it. This page is not about fighting. It's about accepting, allowing, and relaxing. And just noticing. The cool thing I like to do here while doing this stretch is, you can just gently just observe the sounds in your environment. And by observing the sounds in your environment, it gently brings you into the present moment. It gets you out of your head, into the moment in front of you. All right, from here, we'll go into a groin stretch. What you're gonna do, take the knees out wide, lean forward slightly, put your hands on the floor if you could reach, and you should feel this in your inner thighs, your adductors, your pelvic area. And for a lot of people, we hold tension here. And for some, just doing this stretch alone could bring up a lot of intense emotions. So if you happen to notice anything, do your best to just relax with it. Again, we're not trying to fight with it. We're just doing our best to allow and be open. Taking nice, deep, but natural breaths. We're not trying to force anything here. We're giving ourselves permission to just be. All right, from here, come up onto your feet, take your butt off the chair, and you're just going to touch your toes. You should be feeling this in the back of your legs. Don't worry about your spine here. If your spine is rounded, that's perfectly fine. And this is actually the last stretch. So we're going to do 4 minutes of stretching, followed by 1 minute of stillness and just observing the shifts, observing the changes. So again, do your best to breathe deeply but naturally. No force. If any noise happens to come up, allow it. Keeping it nice and simple. The less complicated it is, the more likely we are to do it. The more likely we are to stick with it. And good. All right. Last minute. Sit down. Allow your eyes to close. And just notice that pelvic hip area. See if you're observing any type of shifts, any type of openness, suppleness, looseness. If there's still tension there, allow it. Remember, this is all about allowing and feeling. Allowing space for what's there. Just by simply doing this is teaching us how to just be. Get comfortable with the stillness. There's nothing you have to do right now. All right. So from here, you can open your eyes. And before we go, just take a second to just look out into the room that you're in and see if you can notice, because this is probably a room you've been in hundreds of times, see if you could notice anything different or new about the room. And the reason why we should be doing our best to do this daily is because we want to bring more freshness to our lives. Because when life seems fresh, we're actually we're a whole lot less tense. We feel clear, we feel open, we feel expressive. So do your best, look around, see if you can find anything new. Notice how much open space there is in the room. Even if there's clutter in your room, notice there's more open space than clutter. Just the air around us. And just be just for a second. All right, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that routine. If you did, please leave feedback in the comments, and then I'll see you next time. Peace.